And good morning. Welcome, one and all, to the JR's Coffee Shop Podcast, to another glorious, well, I can't even say Saturday morning now because it's what, noon? What time is it here? Yeah, it's noon. Sorry, I'm running late. Had just a ton of running around I had to do this morning, getting things in order and taken care of and whatnot. And didn't make it all the way back here until just a teensy little bit ago. So my apologies for that. But yeah, so how's it going? Hope things are going well. I'm freezing. Man, it is cold out. I'm a freeze baby, though, so I can't retain my heat. Ever since my heart attack way back in 2012, I can't seem to retain heat, even though I'm sucking down coffee like crazy. And I'm hydrated. Yeah, still freezing. Cheers. This is a gift, by the way. Who's this one from now? I got another one today. Lucas, thanks so much for the coffee. Really appreciate it. Heaven. This one is from Caribou, so the mint condition mocha, phenomenal. The hot version, by the way. So awesome. Goodness. So welcome. Hope all's going well with you guys. Happy Saturday to y'all, and I'm completely intended to go live, do my Friday night live stream, but I was not feeling well at all, and I was not able to do it. So I figured, well, I'll just do my Saturday morning coffee shop podcast and hangout session, and all will be well. But then, I wasn't thinking, oh, hey, by the way, you got all this stuff you got to do in the morning. May not be able to swing it, but I didn't want to miss both. I mean, I did get some good news that I did want to announce. So those of you who are just tuning in just to see what's going on, what's the update, we'll get that out of the way right away in case you need to bail and get some lunch, or a lot of you have kids and you got things to do and run around, whatever. So totally get it. So my PET scan that I had done, the results came back, and which came back great. So there is no evidence of cancer anywhere else in my body, just in the lung. So that was the best news I could possibly get. I know a lot of you were pulling for me, praying for me, throwing juju in the air, hitting me in the head, and I mean all kinds of goodness going on there, and it seemed to work. So yeah, my oncologist got all excited and had her nurse Tanya send me an email because she didn't want to wait until next week for our appointment. She's like, I got to tell them about it. So, yeah, the test results came back from radiology. No evidence of cancer in any of the other organs, or anywhere in my body except for the lung. So that was, like I say, the best news I could possibly get. So that means that I can focus solely on the lung. So I will have to schedule a surgery to have the tumor removed, and then whatever they want to do as far as the cleanup goes. I think they call it cleanup chemo and radiation treatments and all that kind of stuff, just so that, once they take everything out, they're not leaving behind additional cancer cells and all that kind of stuff just to sit there and then all of a sudden grow a new tumor. So I did get a chance on Thursday to meet with the surgeon, and he told me what his technique would be, which is to crack open the chest, completely collapse my lungs so that it'll fall away from the heart, because the tumor, of course, is in the worst possible spot imaginable, pushed up against the aorta. So he doesn't want to have to mess around with that or try to stick something in between it or whatever. So he's like, I'm just going to crack you open, collapse you in the lung. He's also going to go in through the side between 3 rib cages. He's going to stick 3 tubes in there. One is going to be the camera. One is going to be for draining fluids, and another tube for enriched oxygen or something, some sort of air going into that collapsed lung. And then going through the top down as far as getting into the lung and removing the tumor and suturing everything up. And he's got all kinds of goofiness planned for me. So I will naturally get a second opinion just to make sure, I'm sure it's going to come back. Same kind of thing. Obviously, you want to get the tumor out of there. You don't want it to keep growing and then start, run the risk of spreading to other things. That's what we just went through here. So, but I need to make sure I'm doing right by myself as far as being my own patient advocate and making sure that I've got as much information as possible, making sure that I'm making the right informed decisions, and we'll go from there. But like I say, the best news I could possibly get is what I got, and that is that it has not spread to the other organs, and that's great. Absolutely great. So I couldn't have wished for anything better than that. So thanks again to everybody for all the thoughts, for all the kind words of encouragement, for all the prayers, for everything. Everybody's just, it's just amazing. Everybody pulling for me, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Can't tell you how much it means to me and to my family. So thanks so much. It's awesome. And, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, fire away. Let me know in the comment section. I think like YouTube on the side there in the question or in the comment section there, just put a Q in front of your comment if you have a question. So that way when I'm scrolling through the comments and stuff, I know that it's a question that I have to answer. So, but yeah, if you have a comment, feel free to chime in. If you have a question, ask away. Oh, I see that Facebook hasn't fixed the Facebook user thing yet. So that's probably a person in the coffee shop group, because that seems to be the only place that has a permissions issue right now with regards to groups. And but I can go into my browser and see who's making comments in there. So Todd, thanks so much for the comment, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I totally agree. Hallelujah. That is great news. Yeah, it was the best news I could possibly get, and that's what I was asking for. Everybody was praying for me, pulling for me, throwing great thoughts my way. Like I said, throwing whatever positive juju and hitting me in the head. That's what I needed. So, what they say, be careful what you ask for, and that's what I was asking for. So, I was amazed. Yeah, I was just like, I was thinking for sure, there's got to be other spots. I knew my lung was going to light up like a Christmas tree, but as far as the rest of the organs go, I was really nervous and thought for sure something was going to pop up somewhere and I was going to have to battle on multiple fronts. But no. The report came back. I read the whole thing, and it was, absolutely clean. No evidence of cancer anywhere. They word it differently with all the medical jargon and everything else, but yeah, that was no evidence of anything anywhere. So that was phenomenal. Yeah, it was great. Very, very happy. So great start to the weekend for me, and I really appreciate it. I know I got a massive battle on my hands, regardless. I'm still gonna have to go through this horrific surgery, but it'll be worth it in the end. I need that tumor to be yanked out of my lung, and we can do the cleanup afterwards, and none of that's going to be any fun at all. But like I say, the fact that I don't have to battle on multiple fronts, on multiple organs and all that is, I'll take it. I'll take it every day, so, but yeah, it's awesome. Cheers. Awesome. Got a lot of little thingies sent my way One of them being a gift card from Lucas. Is the one I cracked open this morning, and it was a gift card for Caribou. So naturally, I swung right into Caribou, picked up a coffee, and that's keeping me nice and warm. I see they got the Christmas designs out today. So as far as the coffee shop podcast here goes, like I say, it's the what do you call it? The mint condition mocha. The hot version, not the cold. And a couple of the folks there are familiar with my podcast, so they made some great comments to me through the window. So they were getting kind of worried there because I hadn't been through the drive-thru in a couple of days, so they made sure to pop their heads out the window there, and so that's kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, so how's your day going? Hope everything is going well with you folks, and I hope all is well with you and your family. I know things are getting just ridiculous now again with regards to the COVID. Teresa was telling me that she went out and did some grocery shopping, and they cleared out multiple sections already. There's no toilet paper. Everybody's freaking out again. So don't freak out. I know a lot of people are worried about this whole second wave of the COVID and all that, and people are just freaking out. And I don't get it. I don't understand what the problem is, and people went out and started hoarding everything, and it's like, there's no reason for this. The world is not coming to an end. There's no reason to be grabbing 8 bundles of toilet paper at a time. This is just insanity, just cool it. Chill. Take a chill pill, grab a coffee, come hang out with me on the podcast. There's no reason to have 80 rolls of toilet paper in your trunk. So, chill. Just chill. Anyway, let me know in the comments how you guys are doing other than that. Let me know. You got some crazy plans for the weekend? Or what do you got going on here? I know some of you were waiting to hear about about my news, but that was it. I got good news, and I got you guys to thank for that, and yeah, it's wonderful. And I'm looking forward to the weekend here. I got great news, and I'm happy about it. Got my things done I needed to this morning. I'm gonna get an opportunity to hang out with some old friends later this evening, and yeah, I'll do my evening podcast later tonight after 8 o'clock. But at whatever it is, 5 or 6, I'm going to hang out with some friends from years ago that I haven't seen in a very long time. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. And yeah, it may not be a glorious Saturday morning, but it is a glorious Saturday afternoon. So yeah. But that's it. That's my news that I wanted to deliver. Let me know. Let me know how things are going with you guys. Yeah, it should look really nice and clear. I got my the last piece of the puzzle that I was waiting for. The folks on Twitch know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I was whining and complaining, bitching and moaning about the quality of the video. And we got the audio piece taken care of. And we got part of the video stuff taken care of. Made the switch from that stupid powered USB hub to a clean HDMI signal direct to the laptop. And the only piece I was missing was the lens. And I couldn't get it anywhere because it was same thing. People are hoarding it, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, you guys talked me into the Camlink 4K, this little dongle here. Which made a huge difference, absolute huge difference going from USB to HDMI. And but like I say, the last piece was, everybody was telling me, if you want an absolute crystal clear image, and what everybody else is using, regardless if it's Twitch or the streamers on YouTube, the Sigma 16 millimeter f1.4 wide angle lens was the way to go. So that's what I did. And it finally came. And yeah, it should be pretty clear, unless, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't tell if I'm, you got to do the manual focus as opposed to my other Canon lenses, and then, I used to use the autofocus. But when you're doing 4K, it does a crop to it. There's all kinds of goofiness. I need to figure out what the settings are. But for now, I didn't care. I just put the lens on, did the manual focus, and so if I'm a little blurry, let me know. But it should be good. My backup camera, of course, is the iPhone, which I can see is frozen up solid again. But at least I've got one camera that's working. But that's there's the iPhone that needs to be. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It works just fine until you go live, and then it just freezes up. So who knows? But anyway, I got a better image here anyway. I got, the camera's closer, and I can have that conversation right here. So just looking at the different comments. Thanks to everybody. I really, 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 really appreciate it. No questions? Wow. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I know this was just a horrible time to go live. Saturday at noon. I mean, yeah, that's just not a good time. But thanks a lot. I really appreciate all the comments. I know everybody was just wanting to know what the good news was and what the results were from the PET scan. So, yeah, all is well. It turned out that I couldn't ask for better results. Everything came back completely clean and no evidence of disease or cancer anywhere in my body. The one lung, of course, lit up like a Christmas tree, but I knew the tumor was in there, so I didn't care about the lung. I was concerned it was going to show up in other organs and that they'd have to come back to me saying, sorry, man, there's nothing else we can do for you. But that was not the case. It turned out better than I had hoped. So, I mean, I couldn't ask for better results. So thanks so much to you guys for pulling for me, for praying for me, for the good thoughts, the juju, you name it. Everything you guys tossed my way worked out. And I can't thank you enough. So, yeah, I do know I still got the battle ahead of me. I get that. And it's not going to be any fun. Nobody likes to have their chest cracked open and have surgeons messing around in there. But yeah, they're going to open me up, collapse my lung completely to pull it away from the heart so that they don't accidentally mess around there. And then they'll get in there, get into the lung, pull out the tumor, suture that whole area up. After the heal up time, then we'll do whatever. I don't know if it's going to be a chemotherapy and radiation treatment type thing. I have no idea. I haven't met with oncology yet. So I'll meet with them next week. They'll let me know what their thoughts are. And then, of course, I'll get a second opinion. And then I'll make an informed decision as far as what I'm going to do and go from there. But yeah, no, I'm not going to not do anything. I've had numerous people already tell me don't do anything at all. That's not an option. I'm not going that route. Doing nothing at all just means it continues to grow, and the risk is there for it to spread elsewhere and kill me even quicker. So no, I'm not going to do nothing. That's just not an option. So thanks anyway for the recommendations, but I'm not going to do nothing. I have a wife and kids, and I have a family. I have a lot of people who care about me, who love me, who want to keep me around for a little while. So I'm going to fight it. I'm going to do whatever I can. It worked the first time. I had plenty of people in the first time saying, hey man, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Don't be messing around. No, I didn't. I fought it. It took a year and a half, and I battled my ass off, no pun intended. But again, horrific surgery. They yanked my innards out, cut out the tumor, fashioned me new plumbing. They did all kinds of horrible stuff. But in the end, it saved my life. and I went 2 years cancer free, and now I've got to do it all over again. That's fine. If I live, it's worth it. If I die, hey, at least I can say I gave it my all. I gave it the best shot I could. But I'm not going to do nothing. That is not an option for me. I thank you for your comments and your recommendations. And there's not too many. There's only a few of you that have said do nothing. But I'm just not going to do that. I've got to battle it. I feel that I need to do something about it, and so I'm going to. So. David, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I was just letting everybody know the results that came back from the PET scan, which was great. I couldn't have asked for better results, so that was great. To find out that there's no cancer anywhere else. Yeah, that's just, yeah, I mean, like I said, I thank everybody for their prayers, for their thoughts, for their kind words of encouragement, just everybody was just pulling for me. And then to hear that, the results come back, negative as far as affecting any other organ, that was the best news I could possibly get. And I'm happy. I'm extremely happy about it. I know at least, even though I've got a battle on my hands here and I still got a battle ahead, at least I can focus on one area and not on multiple fronts, on multiple organs and all that. So I'm happy about it. It's, I'll take those results any day. So I'm happy about it. So, yeah. How's it going, Diane? Thanks for chiming in. Yeah, it's a great news. Couldn't have asked for better results. Yeah, I was nervous. I was a little worried that it was going to come back. Hey Liz, how's it going? Hey, thanks for chiming in. Yeah, I was a little worried that the news was going to come back negative. Or negative in a sense that it was affecting other organs, but it came back. No evidence of disease or cancer anywhere else in any tissue, in any other organ, other than intensive, whatever. It's all medical jargon, whatever, but intense, the lung. So yeah, the lung, of course, is going to light up like a Christmas tree. I knew that, but the rest of it, I was concerned about. So everything worked out great. No evidence of disease anywhere else. So that's awesome. I don't know the answer to that question. Clinical trials, typically you got to kind of run the gamut of what's available first, as far as I understand it. Oh, geez, what happened to the camera there? Hold on a second. Oh, sorry about that. Likes to shut off after 30 minutes. Has it been 30 minutes? Good Lord. But yeah, usually, and I'll meet with oncology next week, and I'll meet with my awesome oncologist, Dr. Lerner, who will go over what options are available to me. I already told her I'm not doing the K-Pox like last time, which is the K-Betacine and the oxaliplatin, which did massive nerve damage in me. I am able to walk. I walk with a cane. It does help because it takes the pressure off my feet when I'm walking. But nerves don't just regenerate. They don't just regrow like hair, When you kill off all your nerves, they're not coming back. So they said it in the beginning, if it were to get any better at all, it would do so within 12 to 16 or 12 to 18 months or whatever. But they're like, after you get beyond 24 months and you still have the nerve damage all over the place, you're just going to live with it the rest of your life. There's nothing they can do for you. So, and unfortunately for me, after 24 months, it was still no good. So, but again, beats the hell out of being dead because the alternative is death. So I'll take the nerve damage any day. But moving forward, if I were to go down that route again, I would just end up in a wheelchair. And again, I get it. I understand that, hey, being alive and in a wheelchair is better than death. But if I can at all help it, having some form of, a better quality of life, being able to walk versus being, in a wheelchair, I'll take it, if those options are available. So, and she did say, yeah, we've got a couple other options we can take a look at. Since it's just that area that, if everything is contained to just that one spot in the lung where we take out the tumor and we just clean up that area, there are options. So we're going to examine those options next week. And we'll see. But as far as trials go, typically after you've exhausted those efforts, then you get on a list, or if there's if there's new things that come out and there's a trial available to you, then you get on a list or whatever. I don't think as far as I know, I haven't gotten to that point yet. So, my fear was that I would have cancer in all my organs and that it had spread everywhere, and then there was nothing else they can do for me except for either a cure, obviously, or maybe a trial of some sort that I could, be a part of. So, but because I got the results that I did and it's contained to the lung, we'll focus on getting that surgery done and get the tumor out, and then whatever the follow-up is. I don't know what the cleanup looks like. But we'll go that route and just see what happens. But I got to get a second opinion first and see what they say. I'm sure they're going to say the same thing. Take it out. Otherwise, if you're going to just leave it in there and let it grow and let it spread, kind of defeats the purpose. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support from everybody. I just can't thank you guys enough. Yeah, I got the best news I could get, so that's great. Continue prayers, keep up the fight. Absolutely. Thanks, Liz. Yeah, I'm never gonna stop fighting. Like I said, when you're married with children, you do what you got to do. They want to keep you around. Obviously, they don't want you to, So, yeah, as long as I have fight left in me, I'm gonna fight. So I know I joke around a lot, and I always say that I'm not a cat. I don't know how many lives I got left in me, but I'm pretty sure I probably got at least one life left in me. So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Or afternoon, I should say. Good morning, Mom. How the heck are ya? Glad to see you chiming in there. I for some reason, like I said, in the coffee shop group, I can see, like if I'm in the browser, I can see who are making the comments, but for some reason, those I can't see the comments on the screen, or I can't see who it is on the screen, so it's really weird. Shakes out. Oops. Is it loud, the background music? I should probably turn it down then. There, hopefully that's quieter. I wasn't paying attention to the background music. I keep forgetting about that. But anyway, yeah. See, if I pull up the comments from people in the coffee shop group, it comes up like this. Just as Facebook user. So there's obviously a permissions issue within the group, and Facebook said they were going to fix it, but they obviously haven't fixed it yet. So, but I can see who's making the comments in the browser. So if I'm in, a web browser and I look in the coffee shop, I can see who's making the comments there in the group. In the group. But for some reason on the screen here, it just shows up as Facebook user. So, but everywhere else in Facebook, I see if it shows me who it is, tells me who it is, shows their picture, everything. It's really cool. But, Yeah. Same thing with Twitch, which comes across with my picture and name. Same thing with YouTube. There we go. So, anyway. So how's it going with you guys? What's happening? It's a glorious Saturday, and I hope you guys are just as happy as I am with the news and that you've got some great things planned for the weekend, and it's pretty nice out. Just don't go out hoarding stuff. That just, oh my God, that irritated the hell out of me. I couldn't believe that Teresa went out, like I said, went grocery shopping and found, half the shelves were empty because people were just hoarding everything and freaking out again. And I haven't been watching the news. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. And but what I was told was, there's this whole second wave, this whole second, whatever you want to call it, with the COVID. People are just freaking out, because, what I was told anyway is that the media is freaking everybody out, that, oh my God, it's the end of the world and all these people are dying and all this stuff. And so people just freak out. And they all, head out to the stores. They start grabbing everything and they're hoarding, because they're like, oh, we're going to have to stay in the house for the next 8 months, and I need 50,000 rolls of toilet paper and, So it's like, come on, people, it'll be okay. Things will be just fine, just like the first time around. There's no need to be hoarding shit, but what do I know? Apparently, people are just going to do what they do. So, but you just need to chill. Like I said earlier, just chill out. Come hang out with me on the podcast here. We'll drink our coffee. We'll just hang out and, all will be well with the universe. Cheers, by the way. Oh, my God. That is so awesome. Yep. What's wrong with Twitch? It's not coming through? No, it's going through. I can see 26 people in there. I think it's not updating on the screen. It's just saying I got one person watching. It's not accurate, but whatever. It's just sometimes these widgets don't update. Just like in the comment section there, it's completely empty. Where am I? Right here? In this area right here? So I can see all the comments coming through to me, but it's just not showing up on the screen for some reason. Anyway, it's fine. All is well. No need to freak. Oh. Speaking of freaking out, I'm going to have to get some coffee because this is almost gone now. So I need to go get some fresh coffee, make a pit stop. But that was my news. That was good news. If you guys need to bail, I get it. It's noon. A lot of you have kids and you got things going on. I totally get that. I just wanted to pop up here and let everybody know what, the news that I had gotten with regards to the PET scan. And like I said, I couldn't ask for better results, So thanks to everybody for all their comments, their well wishes, their kind words of encouragement, their prayers, the juju. I mean, you name it. You guys, you guys are always coming through for me all the time. Just, I can't tell you what it means to me and my family. It's phenomenal. You guys are awesome. So, but reminded to stay home after going to the grocery store today. Yeah, I don't know. I had so much running around to do today, and people are out in droves. I mean, the traffic was insane. Everybody's out in the stores, and just, everybody's got things going on. So, crazy day. And it's great weather. It's great. It's awesome out. There was no wind. It was sunny out. It was great. For Minnesota, you can't ask for better. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to make a pit stop, grab some coffee, and but that was the news. And if you need to bail, that's cool. I'll be back on again at 8 o'clock tonight. But if you want to stick around for a little bit, that's cool. I'll be right back. and we'll finish up the live stream, and then later on we'll do the coffee shop hangout, and we'll go from there. So hang tight. I shall return. Be right back. right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to get more coffee, you know. And I'm almost done drinking my my gift of the morning here from Lucas. Thanks so much again for the Caribou gift card. Holy crap, man. Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm almost done with my Caribou here, and I'm like, oh, God, what am I going to do? So I had to go grab a cup of coffee here and, you know, take care of business, as they say. So anyway, thanks to everybody who tuned in. And again, the good news was delivered to me via email from the oncology team because they couldn't wait until next week to meet with me. They're like, oh, my God, we got to tell them right away. So, which was no evidence of disease or cancer anywhere else in my body. No other organs were affected. Just the lung. So, that was the best news I could get. And I can focus the effort just on the lung. So obviously I want that tumor out of there. And, but then afterwards we'll have to figure out what to do. And I'll meet with the oncology team next week and we'll come up with a plan just like before. Figure out the best way to beat it. You know, my goal obviously is to beat cancer the second time around and get back to that cancer-free status and, you know, live a long life. So that's what I'm shooting for. So, but yeah, you guys were just phenomenal. All the well wishes, all the prayers, all the great thoughts, all the juju. I mean, absolutely everything you guys threw my way seemed to work out just great. And can't thank you enough for all of that. That's just phenomenal. You guys always got my back. So, you know, never have to worry about that. You guys are always there for me. So thank you so much. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And, but yeah. So how's it going? How's it going out there? God, have I been on for an hour already? Good Lord. But anyway, cheers. Caribou's some good stuff there. That's the mint condition mocha. The hot version, not the cold this time. So got the hot version. And it's cold out, man. Holy shit. It was freezing. Got up this morning, got dressed, flew out the door. Had a lot of running around and stuff I had to get done today and took care of all that. But, man, there was frost everywhere. I was like, holy smokes, what's going on here? It was like 20 degrees or something. And, yeah, for whatever reason, I was thinking it was still like in the 50s or something. You know, I'm like, what the hell? So had to come back in, put on a coat, throw my hat on, and geez. Anyway, so how's it going with you guys? What do you got planned for the weekend? Hopefully you got lots going on. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the group. The permissions thing isn't working, so let me see. Oops. Julie, how the heck are ya? Thanks so much for chiming in. Glad you could make it. I got to keep, you know, going back and forth between my screen and the web browser for the coffee shop group because for whatever reason, Facebook has not yet fixed the permissions issue, so I got to keep jumping back in there to see who's leaving me comments in the coffee shop group. And so, yep, I see your comment there, Julie. Thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate it. See, when I try to pull you up on the screen here, it just comes up as Facebook user. So Facebook has not fixed the problem yet, even though they said they did. They did not because it's still not working. But everywhere else on Facebook, see, comes through just fine. You can see people's names, their pictures. Same thing with YouTube and Twitch. Just the coffee shop group. I don't get it. So, anyway. So, hey, Nick. How you doing? Mr. Angeloni, how are you? Hey, what's up, man? Oh, my God, that's amazing news. First are on. Awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me the other day too. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it was the best news I could possibly get. I knew I still had a battle on my hands as far as the lung is concerned, with the tumor and everything else, but I was just hoping I didn't have to, battle on multiple fronts, and have to hear that it was in all the other organs and there was nothing they could do for me, kind of a thing. So the fact that it came back clean on all fronts, no evidence of disease in any other tissue, in any other organs, just the lung. That was the best news I could possibly get. So I'm happy. I'm excited. Yes, I get it. I still got a battle on my hands here, but it's worth it. Absolutely. It's so much better than having to deal with what it would have been. So I'm happy. I'm cool with it. Hey, now you're coming through. Now I can see your name and your picture. How's it going, Mom? Love you. Thanks so much for chiming in. Got your chores done. Now you're just chilling at home. I love you too. Thank you so much for chiming in. Appreciate it. How you doing? Oh yeah. I'll never lose faith. I'll keep battling until I can't battle anymore. So it's a happier Thanksgiving. Absolutely. I'm excited. The last few years, because of the whole colorectal cancer thing and having them rip out your innards and put you back together again, I couldn't enjoy those meals. So I was just kind of, you have to smell the food and all that stuff, and I couldn't eat any of it, and yeah, it's just, I was totally bummed out, but now I can eat. So I got to take it easy. I can't, but I can eat. I've lost just way too much weight. So I'm down to, God, what is it now? 150 pounds. I haven't been this pretty since, junior high. I remember working out, getting things, when you're a small kid like me in hockey, you got to build up your strength, and otherwise, anytime you get hit, you're going to get killed. And having to slam all the fattening foods and the grilled cheese sandwiches and all that kind of stuff to fatten yourself up, I remember him saying, hey, you're up to 150 pounds. Woohoo. Well, now I'm down to 150 pounds, and it's like, holy crap, man. Yeah, this is right now. This is like when I'm doing my live stream, this is unfortunately the only way people can interact is through the comment section, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or on Twitch. And then after the live stream here, what I do is I usually set up a room, and we do the coffee shop hangout session, and that's where I get to see you. So it's like a Zoom session. I get to see you, you guys get to see me. We get to hang out just like we're hanging out at a coffee shop. We get to show off our coffee mugs and talk about whatever, life, the blend of the day, or whatever. We can talk about whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, unfortunately, the last couple of weeks had to do with cancer. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, that's unfortunately the only way we can communicate right now is just during the live stream. It has to be through the comment section, and then as people ask me questions or make comments, I can pull them up on the screen. And everybody can see whatever comments are being made in the comment section through your web browser. But because I'm streaming into multiple platforms, all you can see is whoever's on Facebook or whoever's on Twitch or whoever's on YouTube. But if I pull it up on the screen, then everybody can see it. So, but yeah, after the live stream, then I'll do the coffee shop hangout session, and hang out just like we're at a coffee shop, the virtual coffee shop. So, yeah, very, very pretty. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh my God. Sick. Yeah. Yep. I'm sick, but I'm pretty. Yeah. Okay. Isn't that's part of a lyric, isn't it? Somebody sings that. And who is that used to always say, hey, it is better to look good than to feel good? We see you. Fernando. The old Saturday Night Live gig from way the hell back. Waiting to hear back from some other friends today on cancer news. Bad news I heard this morning. Oh, man, that sucks. I know what that's like. Trust me. Been there. But, yeah, hopefully this, the good news part makes up for that a little bit. A teensy little bit, anyway. I know it sucks. I think cancer affects everybody. Everybody either has a family member or has a friend or knows of somebody or a coworker or somebody who's got cancer and who's battling. It sucks, man. It's rough on everybody, and yeah, nobody wants to hear that kind of news. But yeah, unfortunately, it's life. I never thought in a million years I would ever get cancer. We all think we're invincible, and that's something that somebody else gets, and you never have to worry about that. And even in the beginning, I was misdiagnosed. When I had the bleeding going on, they're like, "Oh yeah, it just," I went into the ER and they misdiagnosed me. They're like, "Oh, it's just hemorrhoids. Everybody gets hemorrhoids. It's no big deal. You don't have to worry about a damn thing." Until a year later, when I was still having the occasional, bleeding going on. And I'm like, something ain't right. Now I'm getting chest pains and everything else, and something's going on here. And they do a CT of your abdomen and go, holy crap, look at the size of that tumor. Like, what the hell? Yeah, that's something you don't want to hear. Them saying, sorry, buddy, you're screwed, Oh, speaking of being screwed, what's up with my camera again? Hold on a second. Ugh, sorry about that. I really got to fix that thing. I got to find out there's got to be a hack to keep that thing on from shutting down every 30 minutes. So, but anyway, yeah. So again, it's just, you don't want to hear that kind of thing. And, so it sucks when you hear about it, regardless if it's a friend or a family member or a coworker or whoever. It's never fun to hear something like that. So. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, Alanis Morissette. Yeah, that's where I heard it from. Yeah, sick but pretty. Oh my God, man. What colon? Oh, my little colon up here. Yeah. The colon guy. I'm not paying attention. It's too early for me yet. I'm still sucking down my first coffee, and I forgot to set my alarm, so I overslept. So. But yeah, Teresa's little gift to me there, the little colon guy, and the, I don't know, there's the rectum and the Christmas poo and the lymph node, and oh my God, that camera's locked up again. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, I got the full gamut of these little plush guys. And you guys were making fun of my butt hair last weekend. Let's see here. That's my little guy back here. The butt hair. Yeah, I'm supposed to, I was told, if I wanted good luck for the results on the PET scan, I was supposed to rub the rabbit's foot. And normally these guys, like all these, have little tags on them. And it says what their name is. I don't know, maybe because when kids get them or something, they can put a name to it or something or whatever, but this one didn't come with a name, so it just said on the package hair, like a rabbit, a hare, and since I didn't know what to call it, I just called him my butt hair. I mean, come on. Colon cancer or colorectal cancer, butt hair. I mean, come on. So there you go. There you have it. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Bruce? Thanks for chiming in, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Had to be your own advocate. Absolutely. Yeah, it's, like I said, there's always going to be a number of people who just say, you know what, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and you just need to do nothing. And it's like, no, I'm not going to just do nothing. When you're married with children, you fight. There's a reason why you battle, and that's why you do it. When it comes to your health, and like I said, I was misdiagnosed at the very beginning. With doctors telling you, oh, it's just a hemorrhoid. It's no big deal. Just go home and quit your whining. And people get hemorrhoids. It's no big deal. Okay. I mean, you listen to them. And my wife, was so pissed off. She was like, she wanted to sue the whole world. Every doctor over there in the ER, because I put it off for a year. It wasn't until a year later I was having chest pains, and I went in thinking, oh, shit, is this another heart attack? What's going on here? Nope. They tested me for heart attack. It all came back negative. They're like, they can't figure out what the hell's going on with my heart. Why is my heart freaking out here? And so they did some CTs of my chest and my abdomen, and that's when they realized, holy shit, you've got like a bigger than a softball size, tumor wrapped around your colon, and it punched a hole through your colon, and that's where the bleeding's coming from. And because you're losing blood, that's, your body is sending you a signal. But yeah, if you're not your own advocate, if you don't say something, if you don't bring it up, if you don't do something, you're never going to know. When it comes to cancer, they're always telling you that. I was interviewed numerous times on the news and different medical segments. They're always talking about, oh, you're too young for cancer. You're too young for this. You're too young for that. No. Kids today grow up eating total horseshit, Burger King, KFC, pizza. I mean, where do you think that stuff goes? With all the chemicals, all the growth hormones, all the shit that you eat, where do you think it goes? It's got to go through your innards, And that's why when I was down there and I got diagnosed the first time, there were kids in there, in their 20s and 30s with like stage 3, stage 4 colon cancer, So yeah, if you're not your own advocate, if you're not pushing them to say, hey, something's wrong with my body, something is going on here, and you guys need to quit poo-pooing it, and you need to look into it, do some scans, do something, figure out where, your body doesn't act like this for nothing, because you have a little paper cut or you got a hemorrhoid or a zit. When you have massive pain, you got rectal bleeding, you got shit going on. You have to be your own advocate. You have to stand up and say something and refuse to let them just push you aside to say, oh, you're too young for cancer. That's an old person's disease. No, it ain't. So I can tell you straight up, 20 and 30-year-olds are in line down at Park Nicollet at the cancer center being diagnosed every single day with colon cancer. And the day I got diagnosed back in 2017, there were 7 of us. There's 2 of us left. 5 people passed away, and those were the 20-year-olds. I was one of the lucky 2 that are still around today, and now I got to battle it all over again. But it would have been a lot easier had they not pushed me aside and diagnosed me properly right away. I would have been a stage 2, maybe stage 3, stage 2 cancer patient instead of a stage 3C or a stage 4 terminal cancer patient. It would have been an easier battle. Would have still been a battle, but it would have been an easier battle had they not misdiagnosed me by just saying, oh, it's just a hemorrhoid. Get the hell out of here. Quit your whining, So, yeah, you got to be your own advocate. I know that was a long explanation of yes being an advocate, but it needed to be said. A lot of times, like I say, when I'm interviewed on TV or whatever, a podcast or something, I never get a chance to tell my story. I never get to go into it because it's such a short segment. It's usually a 2 or 3 minute segment, and the only thing you can do in that time frame is to push screening. So if you have, symptoms, or you have a family history of colon cancer or whatever, I always push screening, because that's all you can say in a 2-3 minute segment. I don't get a chance to tell my story and to say, why is it important? Why is it important to be your own advocate? Why is it important to get screened? Why is it important to, there's so many aspects that need to be talked about and covered. You just can't do it in a 2-minute segment. You just can't. So, every opportunity I get, any opportunity I get to have that conversation with somebody, I make sure I jump all over that. So, but yes, totally agree. You got to be your own advocate, and it's your body. You gotta fight with everything you got. So yeah, I agree with all things. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's your life. It's your deal. So, I mean, yes, there are people who decide they're not going to do anything at all, and that's fine. That's their life. I don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing people, especially young people, saying, hey, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. That's just a cheap, that's just the easy way out, and it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So I don't like hearing that, but it's not my life. Everybody has to make their own decisions, and I'm not going to give up. So, Kopai Luwak coffee, and all things will be okay. I don't know what kind of coffee that is. It sounds pretty kick-ass, so maybe you should send some my way. Or at least tell me where the hell I can get some, Never heard of it before. Sounds cool. I needed a laugh from you right now. I'm dying over here. Butt hair. I'm laid off with the new shutdowns until further notice. Oh, man, that just fucking sucks. So I've been sad the last few days. Well, that totally sucks. Hopefully things will turn around for you. God dang it. That's what I hate, is that stupid Facebook crap. Oh, my God. Julie, that's you? We just talked. So this must be a new development for you. That totally sucks. Well, I know you and I had a conversation a couple weeks back about me needing some help and stuff like that. So let me see what I can do on my side. And if there's anything at all I can do, absolutely I will. And either way, I'll reach out to you for sure. But yeah, no, everybody got a kick out of the whole butt hair thing, and yeah, it's hilarious. Like I said, I mean, these things usually come with a tag on it. Even my my lymph node came with a tag on it. It says what his name is right here, Lymphy the lymph node. So that's Lymphy, and I had 21 of these suckers, 21 lymph nodes that were all compromised. And so we had to fry them, unfortunately, stick a fork in them and load them up full of chemotherapy and then smoke them with the radiation. And unfortunately, we missed a couple. And what happens then? Oh, well, then you got tumors in your lung. So, but hopefully this time around, we're not going to leave any stone untouched or unturned or whatever, and we'll make sure that we fry everything. And like I said, the best news I could possibly get was the PET scan comes back negative, or no evidence of disease anywhere else in any tissue or in any organ. It was the best news I could possibly get, and I have you guys to thank for that. So, and the good Lord, of course. So all you guys praying for me, pulling for me, all the kind words of encouragement, the thoughts, the juju, you name it. You guys always have my back. And like I say, I can't thank you enough. I mean, I just appreciate it so much, because like I said before, there's so many people out there who have nobody, and they still show up for their cancer treatments and surgeries, and their chemotherapy sessions, and then they jump on a bus and go back home and sit there by themselves in their living room. It's sad. It's just so sad. I feel so bad for them, And here I have hundreds and hundreds of people who are pulling for me and praying for me, sending me comments, and God, just, yeah, it's, but, like I said, I can't tell you how much it means to me. It's just, I appreciate it so much. You guys are phenomenal. So, but hang in there, Julie. We'll figure something out. Bucket list coffee. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Cat poop coffee. Oh, that doesn't sound as good as butt hair, so I don't know. I'll give it a shot, though. What the hell? If it's coffee, Even if it tastes like cat shit, Like I said, I'm not a cat. I might be. I don't know. I don't think I'm a cat. So I don't know how many lives I got left in me here. So, but hopefully I got at least one life left to go, and I can pull a rabbit out of a hat and beat cancer again. And yeah, all will be well with the universe once again. So that's the hope. That's the goal. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty confident. I got the best surgeons. I got the best, oncologist in the world in Dr. Rachel Lerner. I've got the best surgeons, Dr. Willis and crew. The nurses are just absolutely phenomenal. Tanya, I know you're watching, so you rock. And there's so many though. Oh my God, just and these gals, especially the nurses and some of the radiologists and stuff. Like I said before, they deal with death on a daily basis. My dad used to take me to every single one of my chemotherapy sessions, all my radiation treatments, all that stuff. The lobby is filled with people who are just dying. They're on their last, they're on their deathbed, and they just look horrible, so miserable. And, these workers are dealing with this stuff on a daily basis. And obviously they love what they do. I mean, they're making a difference. So obviously they love their job. But these are not happy people. I mean, they're so run down and so ragged and overworked. And, so every time I go in there, I'm trying to lift their spirits. I'm telling jokes. I'm doing whatever I can to make sure that they're happy, that they're feeling good. And they love seeing me. They love seeing me come in there. I mean, they don't love the fact that I have cancer and that I'm in there and whatnot, but they love seeing me because I'm different than the other patients in that I am always, I'm always saying that this has nothing to do with me, and it's never been about me. It's always about other people and helping other people. And if I can help just one person, it's worth it. I believe that things happen for a reason. I don't know what those reasons are. I may not be happy with those reasons. I may not agree with those reasons, but there's a reason for why I'm having to go through this. And, for all I know, it could be to help somebody else out. So I don't question it, because I don't want to get to the end of my life and find out, that all along the reason things were happening to me was to help these other people or person or whoever. I would feel pretty bad. I'd feel pretty low, and I don't want that. So I don't question it. I'll deal with it. I got to deal with it in the best. It's all about how you respond to certain crises and certain situations that you get put in life. And I'm not one of those people who are just going to be, oh, why me? Kind of no. It's just, why not me? I don't know. It could be to help some child or some older adult or whoever. Just to help somebody get through it, to inspire them to fight on, to help them get through cancer. And like I say, if I can help one person become a survivor in any aspect, regardless if it's a cancer patient, whether it's a caregiver, whether it's a healthcare provider, then I'm going to do it. It'll be worth it in the end. It's a win-win. It makes me feel good. It helps them, makes them feel good. And so so be it. That's just the way it is. That's just the way life is, and you got to deal with it. So, you know, I know that you guys have you always got my back. You're always pulling for me. You're always praying for me. You always, so I got nothing to worry about. I got nothing to worry about, and I certainly got nothing to complain about. So, there's plenty of people out there who have got it a million times worse than I do. Even the first time around, I saw small children in there that, they're just getting started with life, and they're having to battle for their life. It's so unfair. It's so horrible, and they don't deserve to go through something like this. So, I'm gonna volunteer my time. I'm gonna volunteer my whatever I can do to help. I'll never say no to anybody. So, I don't care who they are. It could be my worst enemy. I'm still gonna help out. So. Nick, I see your comment. I'm not going to throw it up there, but that's hilarious. It's getting out of hand. Oh my God, dude. That's hilarious. Yes, it hurts when I cough. I got a tumor in there. A tumor. It's my buddy, my little buddy. Holy crap, 26. No, I turned the music down. I screwed up. I wasn't paying attention to the background music, and so I couldn't hear it. Or I could hear it, but I wasn't paying attention. So hopefully it sounds better now. Yeah, the virtual coffee shop hangout session will be at 1:30. So what time is it here? Yeah, I still got another 7 minutes before I shut down the live stream. So. What the surgery will be like to remove the tumor. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. Yeah, I met with the surgeon on Thursday. He said, yeah, he's like, piece of cake, man. He's like, I've been doing this for 35 years. I know what the F I'm doing, and piece of cake, walk in the park. For me, not for you, but for me, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, he's going to crack open my chest. They're going to go in through the side as well. So they're going to go through 3 of the in the rib cage here. They're going to go through 3 ribs, or in between them, I should say. 3 tubes going in here. 1 tube for the camera. 1 tube to collect fluid. 1 tube for, what do you call it? Enriched oxygen or something? Some sort of, like, for air, because apparently you can't live with just 1 lung or something. But so yeah, 1 for enriched oxygen, 1 for the camera, 1 for collecting fluids. The front side here, they'll go in, completely collapse the lung so it falls away from the heart, because he doesn't want to mess around with it's right up, like I said, the tumor is in the worst possible spot, and it's nestled right up against the aorta. So they don't want to mess around, and rather than put something in between that and the heart, they're just going to collapse the entire lung so that it pulls away from the heart, and then they can, cut their way into the lung, grab the tumor out, suture up that area, clean up whatever they need to do, and then they'll reinflate the lung, put me back together again. I don't know how long I'll be in the ICU. Could be 2-3 days or something. Once there's no air bubbles going into the fluid or into the liquid or whatever, whatever that is that they're collecting. Once there's no air seeping in or out or whatever, they know it's a good seal inside, then they'll think about sending me home. But they're going to wait at least another 24 hours after that before They just don't want any chance of there being a collapse on the way home. Obviously, I live in southern Minnesota, so that's a long ass haul. It's a 2-hour drive, and we don't need to be hitting a pothole and then my lung just collapses. So 5 days, maybe 7 days, probably in the hospital, and which is about the same as the first time around. I was in there for 7 to 9 days or something like that. But yeah, I got to get my breathing strength up and all that. Once they reinflate that lung, I mean, they give you something. I forget what he called it now, but it's you breathe into it, and you got to basically work your way back up to breathing normally. And whereas the first time it was, here, this is how you're going to go to the bathroom for the next year, which was phenomenal, by the way. I know crapping into a bag is it's always gotten a bad rap, but I loved it. Not having to sit on a toilet for a year, oh my God, man, that's just, you have no idea how phenomenal that is. And I told the surgeon, hey, man, just leave me the way I am. There's no need to do the reversal, or if something goes wrong or whatever, don't feel bad. You can just leave me the way I am. And he said, no, it's not how it works, man. You don't get to crap into a bag because you think it's cool. We have a process we got to go through, and putting you back together and turning you back into a human being is how we do things around here. So I'm like, damn it. I was really hoping I'd be able to hold on to that bag forever, and unless you give them an absolute medical reason why you need to keep the bag, no. They do an ileostomy reversal, which sucked. So having to, being a 49, 50-year-old adult, having to learn how to potty train yourself all over again, I can tell you is not fun at all. But, what are you going to do? Yeah, so hopefully that, I know that was a long answer to your short question. Are you going to project manage the heck out of the surgeon? Looking at my 57-page notes, you said you would do this. Where are we at with that? Oh my God, dude. That's hilarious. Yeah, I never thought of that. I should probably ask him, I want to see the project timeline, the notes, the whole deal, man. I want to see, just to make sure they're on top of their shit, which they probably aren't. I should probably ask him about that, because, he was joking around with me, and, I thought it was pretty hilarious. I was looking at his hands to see if he was shaking and stuff, I said, man, you look kind of old to me, He's got to be pushing 60, 65, I don't know. So the first thing I did is I'm like looking at his hands to see if he's like got the shakes or anything, or and he's kicked back with his feet up on the desk, and I've been doing this shit for 30-some years. I know what the fuck I'm doing, I know my shit, piece of cake, walk in the park. For me, not for you, but for me. So I should have said, yeah, well then I want to see the project, man. Lay it out for me. I want to see the project timeline. I want to see the notes. I want to see who's all involved. I want to see backgrounds on I want to see it all. But he probably would have just said, yeah, don't piss me off. But but anyway. So yeah, that's hilarious, man. I should definitely say something. So check out I unfortunately I can't check out my Messenger because the iPhone is being used as the backup camera, which has failed miserably. That would be that view right there. As you can tell, is locked up good and hard, frozen solid. The image looks great. Man, look at the colors on that thing, and just my skin actually looks like I've got blood flowing through me, and in front of the laptop there, you can see my rectum, and I got the colon up on the arm. I got, you can even see the moonshine way in the back there, the moon, full moon. But yeah, the colors look phenomenal. They look great. But yeah, it's locked up good and solid, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't check the messenger because it's on the phone. So sorry. I'll check it though right after this because we're going to be shutting down the live stream any minute now, and then we'll do our virtual hangout and in the coffee shop room. So if you're a member of my JR's Coffee Shop group on Facebook, feel free, jump in and hang out with us in the coffee shop hangout room session. And that's where I get to see you and you get to see me. We get to hang out, drink our coffee, whatever. Tell lies, talk about whatever, life. So, and if you're not yet a member, if you're a coffee freak like me, feel free to join the group, become a member. And I thought in the beginning, like I said, I thought, shit, who the hell cares? It'd be like 5-10 people max. Shit, I'm like up to 50 members now, I think, in there. Wow. So yeah, if you're a coffee freak like me, join in. Join the group, become a member, and it's free. I don't charge you anything. And we get to hang out after the live streams on Saturday mornings. We always hang out so I can at least see you. Because in a live stream like this, you get to see me, and I'm doing all the yapping, and but I don't get a chance to see you. So because the coffee shops are all shut down, that's my answer to not being able to hang out with friends, family, coworkers, prospects, clients. This is my opportunity to hang out and see you guys, and you can see me, and it's just like hanging out at the coffee shop. The only difference being it's virtual. So, but yeah, if you're not a member, then check out my my late night stream Saturday night. Usually it's Friday nights, but again, I was under the weather last night. I was not feeling good at all last night. I was in rough shape last night, and so I'll do the late night stream tonight instead. Saturday night, I'm gonna shoot for 8 p.m. Central. And so yeah, if you're not a member and you're, God dang it, that stupid camera. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. God, I hate that thing. If you're not a member, then yeah, check out the live stream late tonight and come hang out. Otherwise, I'll be on again next week, and I'll let you guys know the status as far as the oncology team, what they had to say. What the options are available to me as I forge ahead. And otherwise, yeah, next Friday night, 8 p.m. Central, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Central, for the Coffee Shop podcast. And I'm doing some things on Twitch as well, trying out different days to see what works, what doesn't work as far as the live streams go. So if you're on Twitch, look me up. Become a follower. Follow me on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, I'm on YouTube as well. So subscribe to my channel if you'd be so kind. If you like the videos, if you like the live streams, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll get notified. And click the little notification bell icon there, and you'll be notified whenever I go live or whenever I post a new video. If you're on Facebook, you have to like my page and follow my page in order for me to show up in your news. What do they call it? News stream or whatever. And you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a new picture or whatever, whether it's my coffee shop pictures or my pathway pictures or my coffee mugs or whatever. And yeah. And like I say, I'm going to be, in a couple of minutes here, I'm going to be shutting down the live stream. So if you have any questions, let me know what questions you have. Or if you want to just make a comment, make a comment. Otherwise, feel free, like I say, to join in the fun that is the coffee shop hangout session. And I'll fire up a room here in just a minute or two. And but if you can't hang out, that's cool. If you got to bail, I get it. It's Saturday. Most of you got kids and you got things going on, and I just wanted to be able to jump up on here and let everybody know what the good news was, the test results, and all that. And I'm happy. Like I said, I couldn't be happier. I can at least know that moving forward, the focus is going to be on the one lung, and that's it. It's contained just to the left lung, and nowhere else in my body. So that I couldn't have gotten better results. So, and I got you guys to thank for. So, anyway, yeah. So thanks again. I get 4 or 5 comments here at the last second. Hey, Sarzosa, you made my day. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Forget about it. I'm going to head out to the garage bar soon. Well, drink a few for me, buddy. And, yeah, let's get together. Let's hang out. It's going to really, really, really suck that we're not going to be able to see the high school hockey tournament. But there's always next year, right? So hopefully the shutdown will be quick and over with soon. And we can look forward to next year. And let's talk about putting together a hockey podcast. So who knows? I wanted to do that last year, couldn't do it. Wanted to do it this year, couldn't do it. Hopefully next year we can do it. So anyway, thanks again so much for tuning in, for checking out the live stream, for praying for me, for pulling for me, all the kind words of encouragement, all the thoughts, the juju, you name it. You guys always have my back. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me and to my family. And, get out there, enjoy the weather, enjoy the day. I hope you guys are doing well and that you're staying healthy and safe from the whole sickness thing. And yeah, tune in tonight, 8 p.m. Central if you can. If not, we'll see you next week. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Take care. See ya.